Marathon Cooking here. Today we're going to be making Brussels sprouts with bacon. I have this cookbook by a really well-regarded chef in New York City, and he says cook your Brussels sprouts, about a pound of Brussels sprouts and a quarter pound of bacon. It's the perfect way to cook Brussels sprouts if you don't like vegetables, if you don't like Brussels sprouts, if you want to lose all the nutritional benefits of your Brussels sprouts, if you're interested in sitting in front of the couch for the next 5 hours after you've eaten them. It's also great if you're interested in taking statin drugs. If that's something you're interested in, Brussels sprouts with bacon is really the perfect dish if you're interested in getting on statin drugs. And in addition to that, it's really effective at making you sluggish, at making you, perhaps in the future, if you're interested in this procedure they have called angioplasty, if you get a lot of Brussels sprouts with bacon, it is really effective in helping you to get that desired procedure if you're interested in angioplasty. So here we go, paleo Brussels sprouts with bacon. Just kidding, we're going to be making Brussels sprouts with lemon, chili, garlic, and onion. Super simple, super easy. Need a really hot pan, a lot of Brussels sprouts, quarter your Brussels sprouts. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second and what they should look like. And you're going to be using lemon and salt to season your Brussels sprouts. If you run a long time, this is going to be a side dish where you're going to have more salt in it. It'll help bring out the flavor of the Brussels sprouts, and in addition, it'll help get your electrolyte levels back to normal. If you don't use any salt, then that's fine. You can make this dish with no salt at all if that's something you're watching for your health. You cut off the little bottom portion where it attaches to the stalk of the Brussels sprouts. And it's just a little tough, so you're only taking a little bit off. And then you're going to quarter them. This is what a whole batch of quartered Brussels sprouts look like. That's a lot of Brussels sprouts, but I like a lot. This will last me for 2 or 3 meals, maybe a lunch. Then you're going to get a pan, and you're going to get an onion. I have a whole onion. I just did a really rough chop. It's an ugly chop. I did about 6 cloves of garlic and a little chili, and there's a little bit of chili flake. I have a very mild chili. You could go with spicier if you want. Now, you can also add a little thyme in there if you have some thyme in your kitchen. You're going to want to go ahead and get a lemon as well. So again, we have garlic, onion, chili, lemon, and our Brussels sprouts, and that is going to be our meal. We're going to cook it for about a minute, and then we're going to throw our Brussels sprouts in. The reason why we're not going to cook the onion too long is the Brussels sprouts are going to cook with the onion and everything will work well. You just got to give your onion and garlic a little bit of a head start. And our Brussels sprouts are in our onion, garlic, chili, and olive oil. I have them going quite high. I'm going to go ahead and cook them until they are my desired tenderness. Now, if you're like me, I like them a little crispy. If you want them soft, you just got to let it go a little longer. You want your pan to be hot. If it's not hot, you're not going to get a desired crispness and tasty Brussels sprout. Instead, you're going to get a mushy, maybe a little bit flavorless Brussels sprout. They should be making a nice little noise. You should notice the color of the leaves turning a little bit deeper. And about 3 minutes in, I added lemon. Again, about a half a lemon for this big pot. If you're cooking a smaller batch, you might want a quarter. And you can sort of decide if you want more lemon. About a half for a big batch like this is just right before you get too acidic. This is what it looks like about 1 minute from being done. Brussels sprouts are a nutrient-packed, perfect side dish to go with your starch or pasta. Really fantastic, really tasty. Please make sure friends don't let friends cook Brussels sprouts with bacon.